pretty sure. I think so. Yeah, got about a mile. We're gonna be hauling some shower panels, is what I was told. It's supposed to be about 27,000 pounds, and we are going to Lithia Springs, Georgia, I believe is the name of the town. It is basically a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm losing my train of thought, I guess. Getting old. Getting old sucks. I need one of those right there. Allegro Bay. I need to hit the lottery. Make it down that little road. No trucks on that road. I just screwed myself. Now I'm probably gonna have to drive 50 miles just to find a place to turn around. Let me let this car by real quick. Come on by, lady. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That road that I was supposed to turn down, it didn't look like a road that I'm supposed to turn down. It looked like a little bitty road, like going into a neighborhood. And then the signs were a little offset, so you couldn't see it until you got right to the road. There was a car behind me. I didn't want to slam on the brakes. So, but it did say, it said delivery, or here, let me do this right here. Come on around. Come on around. Come on around. Traffic don't, man, shoot. I need to back up in this street to the left of me. Because this road just goes on and on and on and on and on and on, and there's not a road I could turn down to get turned around. All right. Did that a little quick. All right. Let's go get picked up. They have a mandatory mask mandate here. I wonder if it's because of COVID though. Probably not. Man. Waiting in there for a minute. I say a minute. About 10 minutes. You know, you walk in, you gotta ring the bell. Basically like a doorbell, wireless doorbell. You press that and someone's supposed to come to you. Well, I pressed it several times and no one came. Finally someone walked over and he's like, did you press the bell? I was like, yeah, a couple times. And he's like, oh, it never went off. Said the battery must be going down or something. But you stay in there too long without a mask on, you'll get high. They build the little shower panels for like the Holiday Inn and stuff like that, the ones that look like tile. And like you walk in, like just pressing the doorbell and get that fiberglass dust. It's not fiberglass, it's like a, I don't know if it'd be like a particle board or a fiber board or what, but yeah, you get that dust all over you. It's dusty everywhere. You stay in there too long without a mask, you'll probably get some of that stuff in your lungs, and it's probably not good for you. Forgot what they call it. When I was in the oil field, they I don't know if it's the same here with this stuff, but in the oil field we dealt with a lot of like frac sand and stuff like that. And if you're over there by the tanks where they're offloading sand at, you got that dust going in the air. You can get what's called silicosis. Basically, you know, all that sand, the sand particles fills up your lungs and ends up killing you when you get older. But anyway, we're gonna get loaded. He's walking over here now, so we'll holler at y'all here shortly. This is what we got. Just some bundles, some wood stacks of that fiber board or whatever it is. Of course, I run edge protectors on it to keep that wood from cutting the strap. I always feel like I'm rushed and never get to explain things good enough to y'all, but there's other trucks pulling up, so I gotta get the hell out the way. All right. Make sure we're recording. Make sure we're not on time lapse, because I just talked to y'all for like 10 minutes and then realized that I was on time lapse. Loaded. There was another hotshot beside me that picked up. We're going to the same place. showers panels, and he's carrying the tubs, the little shower tubs, and I have, I guess, all the wall panels. But anyway, Wagner, calling you out, buddy. No, a little notification popped up. Good thing you don't have an automatic transmission. I couldn't agree more, buddy. Couldn't agree more. I'm glad I don't have one. Even though I keep saying I need a new transmission. I need a new transmission. Just because this one whines, as y'all can hear. I've been saying that for the last, well, since I bought the truck. And this Mariner 10-speed is like the little engine that could. It just keeps chugging, 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 chugging. It just keeps going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. Never shuts down. Never shuts off. Never breaks down. I ain't got any wood in here. Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, I'm not superstitious. If it breaks down, it's because it was meant to break down. But anyway, Don McCord, calling you out now. Your M11 is also bad on starters. Yeah, I don't know if, well, obviously, I mean, you might have seen the video since the video that you commented on. Yeah, I swore up and down it was a starter. Swore up and down it was a starter. So, when it wouldn't start, I didn't really explain everything really well, because I was just kind of, I was at the point of just saying, you know, throwing my hands up in the air and saying, fudge it. But I checked the batteries. Batteries, like I said, were right at 12.8 volts is what I was showing on my little meter on here. And I know people say it's not about the volts, it's about the amps. I agree. You gotta have the amps to roll the motor. But the volts will tell you the state of the battery. You know, if you have some dead cells going, you know, some cells going bad, you're going to start seeing voltage drops. Maybe not always, but most of the time. So I knew I was almost positive it wasn't the batteries. I checked the solenoid on the firewall. I tried jumping it. It jumped. I got my clicks down at the starter. Tapped on the starter, you know, beat on the starter a little bit, and it didn't work, which I wasn't thinking that was going to work anyway, because it didn't sound like a Bendix issue. But anyway, so I tried jumping the starter. That didn't work. You know, check my grounds. Maybe I should have checked them a little more, because that's what the issue was. But checking the ground, when I checked the grounds, all the grounds looked good. So I thought it was a starter. The reason I was trying to get pull started out of there was because it was closing time. They weren't rushing me, but you can kind of tell they were rushing me. And I was inside their dock, inside the building. I couldn't really do anything, because as soon as you come out the door, you got to go up a hill to get out. And there was nothing I could do to get the truck out. Yeah, there's the power. I'm almost positive I'm right on the weights on the trailer, but I want to run it across the scale just to make sure. But anyway, they weren't rushing me, but you could tell they were kind of wanting me out of the building so they could close the doors. So I needed a pull start. Well, with it being closing time, there wasn't any. I've been here before. Kroger's cold storage, right over there. I delivered there when I was driving that truck for the buddy of mine, and I was hauling a reefer. But with it being closing time, there was no trucks around. I couldn't get a hold of anybody on the CB, and none of the cars in the parking lot would have pulled me out. There wasn't very many cars in the parking lot because most of the people were gone already. And the only vehicles in the parking lot was about the size of a Prius. So yeah, I mean, there wasn't nothing I could do. Now, I should have read the reviews on that tow company, or that mobile mechanic, or whatever you want to call them. And that probably would have steered me away from there. But talking with other people, you don't have many more options than in that Chicago area. Everyone up there is outrageous. I've talked to some people that said, one guy said he was towed 10 miles from where he broke down to their shop, and his tow bill was $3,400. That wasn't including, you know, the shop fixing the truck. That was just the tow bill for 10 miles. There was another guy that said he had to get towed like 27, 28 miles, and his tow bill was like $8,200. That is crazy. But anyway, we're gonna wait on this truck to get back in, and we're gonna roll across the scales, and like I said, we should be right. Most of the weight's over the trailer axle. Well, I'd say most. It's split probably pretty even, honestly. But I'm gonna double check just to make sure. You know, $13 for a peace of mind and an overweight ticket at a scale, when I could just run 2 miles back to the receiver and have them adjust it. If the scales, you know, the cat scale was any further away, I might say screw it, but not now. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all here in the morning probably.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here. And we've been flying high. Are we going too far? I got no cash left and I'm losing my job over you. But I don't care about that. But I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping out the window, try to cling on to it. You got me holding on to something I know I can't.
Well, good morning. We are done. Time to get out of here without running it over any of these folks' bushes. Alright, maybe that works. Yeah, I had to take me a lady of the night shower last night. Jump these curves, baby. Jump these curves. I was gonna stop at the Petro, grab me a shower. There was nowhere to park. Like, not even just a 20-minute break. Could have parked in a fuel island, but I don't think people would have liked that too much. So I come down, drove down to the racetrack right here, right beside where I unloaded, and went in there and with my Huggies cocoa and shea butter baby wipes. I should have stopped like during the day yesterday, but I didn't. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to get down here. And I ended up getting down here with about 21 minutes to spare. So, yeah. Now I smell all cocoa and shea butter. Let's get over here. We don't want to go west to Birmingham. We got to go east towards Atlanta. We got we got a 30-mile deadhead over to our next pickup, which is in Morrow, Georgia. And we will be going to Michigan. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Livonia, Michigan. I got a drop in Livonia, Michigan, and a drop in Highland, Michigan. The drop in Highland, Michigan is got a 1 p.m. deadline. And then the one in Livonia, Michigan is a job site. I just had, no one's on the job site. I have to call them and they'll meet me out there. So, yeah. So I gotta see if I'm gonna make the Livonia early enough to get to the Highland. And if not, I'm gonna have to hit the Highland first and then backtrack to Livonia. And because that don't have a per se deadline that I have to be there in. So, oh, we're gonna run back to this racetrack right here and get us some breakfast. Being that I slept on site. Then we'll get on down the road. So, anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, we will see y'all later. Again, thanks everybody for sticking around. And the views on the video have been good here lately. I appreciate that. So, anyway, we will holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good one. See you on the next video.